So this morning I've added into our little pot potatoes, some green cabbage that I found in the freezer, some potatoes, sweet potato, carrot, onion, yeah, and later on I'm going to add, for Tanny's benefit, so that he'll actually eat some food, some sausages that I found in the freezer, which we bought on offer and just chucked them in, and possibly some mince. Still deciding on that one, but we will figure it all out later on. But that's pretty much dinner done at this point, and it's only 7:30 in the morning. Woohoo! Let's get all those in. Hot on top. If you feel like there's not enough fluid in there and you've got some stock in the freezer or whatever, just chuck in what you've got. Good morning, guys. How are we doing? Today is the 2nd of March 2022. You'd think I'd remember that, considering I knew yesterday was St. David's Day and it was pancake day. Did I have pancakes? No, I didn't. Why? Because I'm a rebel. I'm a rebel, and I'm not going to be told that I can have pancakes on a certain day, just like I'm not going to be told that I have to tell my partner I love him on a specific day. I just think, no. I tell him I love him every single day, 2 or 3 times a day. I show him I love him 2 or 3 times a day. You know, don't be rude. I heard the sniggering at the back there. You know, I do nice things for him all the time. Why do I have to have a specific day to tell me to do that? You know, he does it. I mean, this year could have ended up quite bloody. So, you know, but you know, I'll have pancakes when I want them, and I'll eat them when I want them. But I don't really want them at the moment. I didn't want them yesterday. Well, I kind of did want them yesterday, but then I didn't want them yesterday, and I planned to have them yesterday, and kind of all went all over the place. So I didn't have them. No big deal. I can have pancakes today if I wanted, but I'm not gonna. Why? Because I've got a great big pot of veggie stew sitting out there, which honestly is awesome. Yeah, as you can see, I've added some more veg to it. I've added some of the fresh veg from the veg box that's out in the front porch. It's starting to warm up now, so that front porch area is actually going to start being a little bit too warm to keep veg out there now, or for too long to keep it out there, because it's on a south facing wall. Now in winter it's great because it's icy cold out there and everything keeps for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. We don't have to clutter up the fridge with it or any of that, so we keep it out in the porch, which is great. It's like our root cellar, but we don't have a root cellar. So that's our root cellar porch thing, which is why we've got a little pantry out there. In the summer, however, it's a great area for actually drying produce. And it is a place where I dried our mushrooms last year, and I hung them up in there to dry because it's a dry space and it gets quite warm and they dehydrate really, really nicely. So now we have a big 6-pound jar of dried button mushrooms that cost us less than £2 to make, you know. So yeah, so we're going through this whole a month without buying groceries thing, which is fine. It's not a problem in the world. Trying to make it as simple as possible for myself, because obviously this week I'm incredibly busy. Next week I'm going to be incredibly busy. So we need to make things as simple as possible, and that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. So yeah, that's why the big pot of stew is being added to every single day, and we just add more and more stuff to it. So that's not a big deal really. It's, you know, it is what it is. I actually found some apples that a friend gave me that are mulled wine apples. I know, right? They're frozen. They're for pie making, and I'm kind of sitting there going, oh, they'd be nice. They'd be nice as a pie or a crumble or in a sponge cake. Sponge cake would be good. Actually, a sponge pudding would be good because I could section that off, put it in containers in the fridge or freezer until we want some. Because the whole point is to empty the fridge and freezer, isn't it? It's all good. We'll get there. We will get there. It won't be a big deal. So, yeah. But I still have half a box of veg out the front to get through. Half a big box of veg. So, you know, we're going to have to get through it slowly. Tanny, when he gets home from work, is too tired to eat. He's too knackered. So he's 9 times out of 10, just before he'll go to bed, he'll want a bowl of Weet-Bix. And that's it. Bless his heart, you know. So I always try to make sure he's got plenty in his lunchbox because he eats while he's driving. They don't get a break. You know, very few of them get a break. He's been past some of the other drivers that have been asleep in their vans in a lay-by or a pullover spot. And he chuckles. He swears about it. Not gonna lie, because he's still on the road doing his job and they're fast asleep on the side of the road. To be honest, if they're that tired and they need to pull over, it's probably a good job, to be honest. Let's be fair. So yeah, well, it's a cloudy day out there today. It was a lovely sunny day yesterday. It was a cloudy day today. My Brussels sprouts are starting to pop. Time to go to seed, so I might go out there today and I might pull them in. That'll be some more veg that we can use up. We can use not only the Brussels sprouts that are there, but we can actually use the leaves as well. And those lovely little cabbage tops they have on the top, I love those. I love those. And there's a romesco that I can see that is so big, it looks like it's going to be about like this. Maybe because it's blown, I don't know, but I'm going to go and pull them in shortly. I've actually been up since 3 o'clock this morning. I woke up. I did go to bed very early again last night. But yeah, I was up at 3 and I was working on some of my graphics, which was really cool because I had friends that were doing streaming on Twitch and stuff and on here. So I was able to hang out with them for a little while and get some work done, which was great. At the moment, I'm just dealing with the kitchen. I really hate doing dishes. Beyond anything, I hate doing dishes. I really, really do. I also wanted to thank a couple of you, and you know who you are, who dropped a couple of little donations yesterday. You really, really didn't have to. That's not what I was getting at yesterday. But thank you. It's appreciated more than you know, and I love you so very, very much. Yeah, so today is a work day. I'm going to have to get stuck into doing these graphics because I have so much to do. I've got to make a phone call for, or write an email for Tanny. And at some point today, I'm going to have to do the cat box. I should have done it yesterday. It should have been done yesterday. It was bin day today. The bins have been collected, but there was no room for the cat box anyway. So I gotta do the cat box. I really don't want to do the cat box. I really don't want to. It's minging. It really, really is. And it'll be heavy as well, which is another thing. But hey ho. We got to do what we got to do, right? She deserves a clean toilet too. So I've got to get onto that today. All groovy. Anywho. So, yeah. So I have a day ahead of me where I will be just working on graphics. Just working on graphics. I had a bit of go on Miscreated earlier. I wanted to finish some stuff on my base. What I didn't, I'm running around like, you know, because it's my friend's server. They hadn't had the mutants or anything turned on yet because they were doing all the other stuff, and all of a sudden the mutants are on and I didn't know about it. I didn't know about it until the last 10 minutes I was on the game. Yeah. Went, oh, okay, time to go to work then. Okay. Ran off. Came to do some work, which is cool. It's not a problem. So anywho, guys, I'm gonna go. Hello, you guys, hips. I would show you a sneaky peek of one of my graphics that I've done. I don't know. Maybe I should reward you for getting to the end of this video. Actually, yeah, I'm going to show you one of my new graphics that I did today. You've actually seen the original. I obtained the original off Shutterstock, so it's a bought copy. But I've been changing the colours on it. Let me see, where's my files? Here we go. Wow. There we go. And I'll pull it up. Oh, before I disappear, you guys have an awesome, awesome day. I love you so, so very much. Blessings.